Why hello everyone, my name is Lachlan, welcome to Chat in a Hat, where this week we are talking about 2007, but first of all you're probably wondering who the hell I am. I'm a 19-year-old journalism student at the University of New South Wales, currently in my second year of study. I have survived high school, as so many of you probably have and probably will. I live in Sydney, Australia, and currently I'm on the back decking of my childhood home, where there are lots of birds chirping around and also two dogs, both here and here, so if you hear them growling a little bit, it's because I'm not paying them enough attention. But back to 2007, first of all, Michaela, your mashup was fantastic, and if you haven't already watched that, then you should go and watch it right now. Link in the description of this video, although you can find it on the Chat in a Hat video page. It's fantastic, all the great hits of 2007 in one 3.5 odd minute piece, so check that out right now. But I really want to focus on Taylor. Your video was fantastic, talking about all the things that were sort of happening to you in 2007. That's kind of what I wanted to do in this video, until I realized that for me, 2007 kind of sucked. I'm one of the rare breed of students for whom the last two digits of the calendar year, in this case 07, matched up with the grade in high school that we were in, so year 7, and that was the first year of high school, which is widely renowned to be the worst. And it sucked for me a lot more because I was the only person from my primary school who went to my high school, and it was a massive culture shift from a primary school in Fairfield to a high school in Penrith. Like seriously, I had no idea who any of these kids were, and it was really intimidating for me trying to introduce myself to even a small handful of them, which I would eventually become kind of acquaintances with, but I didn't really make any friends in that year. And the workload was a massive shift as well. I mean, I wasn't just going from a primary school to a high school, I was going from a primary school to an academically selective high school, meaning that I failed mathematics that year, I nearly failed history that year, I know I failed Japanese. It was just really all around a terrible experience. So often when I talk to my friends about high school, I gloss over 2007 because it was just sort of that terrible first year, that purgatory between doing well in primary school and eventually kind of doing well in later years at high school. It's a perfect example of how things may start off sucky but end up being actually fantastic. While it took a little bit longer for me than anyone else, I ended up with amazing friends at the end of my high school career, which I could only have met through high school. I ended up with fantastic grades because 2007 provided me with a perfect example of what not to do when trying to get good grades. So at the end of the day, 2007 and my first year of high school was what I think first years of high school, and maybe 2007 specifically, should be for a lot of people, which is some kind of learning experience, something that you do, that you try, that you don't necessarily succeed at, but then build upon later. I guess if I had to draw a lesson from the year 2007, it would be that you need to just get into stuff and try stuff and fail at stuff before you can know where you're really going. So if you're failing a class right now, it doesn't matter because you'll always have a chance to pick yourself up and do better later on, or at least you'll have learned that that subject isn't for you. If you're having trouble making friends now, just know that fantastic new lifelong friends are right around the corner waiting for you to discover them, and that it's never too late to introduce yourself to somebody new. I mean, that's exactly what I did, and now I'm in a fantastic place. So as much as I really hated a lot of the experiences that I had in 2007, I really should be thanking 2007 for allowing me to grow as a human being since then. But that's about enough from me. Let me know in comments what you think about 2007, and like this video if you liked it, and make sure you subscribe to Chat in a Hat, because it's a fantastic channel with fantastic contributors now on from Monday through Friday. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe and to comment. Tune in tomorrow for another video from another fantastic contributor, but until then, goodbye everybody.